Hello everyone, I am going to be working on the Margarete Miller challenge, the week 16, which is a plain card either side, cursive writing, an image with 2 shades of green, something representing aviation, a piece of restaurant menu, and the bonus was a star. Sorry, I'm having to do a voice over the video that I originally made. I had several people walk in and dogs going crazy. So I did have to edit this to be able to get those out of there. And I'll tell you, it took me forever to decide what I wanted, or how I wanted to arrange these. This is the paper that I used for the 2 shades of green. Just trimming it off a little bit so it fits the entire page. Just a magazine picture. Yeah, after I rewatched this video, I was like, oh my gosh, I think I rearranged these papers, it seemed like 40 times. I'm sure it wasn't 40, but it's sure a lot when I look back at this. That's what's really helping me with this challenge is actually, yeah, it takes me forever to decide, but I'm hoping to get better and easier at it the more I do. So gluing that page down. We're attempting to, anyhow. Oops. Okay, then there's the playing card. I have a pack of playing cards that have really nice verses, or not verses, I guess, sayings on that side. I think I do end up covering it up though by the end. There's the piece of restaurant menu from my favorite Mexican restaurant close to town. So I had to pick out my favorite piece of the menu, which was fajitas. They have the best fajitas. And for the something representing aviation, I wanted something with Amelia Earhart. So I got online and found some pictures of her and one of the planes that she was the pilot of. And then also another picture of her, if you can see it up to the right under the scissors, it's a picture of her next to the plane. And I really like them, so I was trying to incorporate both of them. So it just takes me forever to figure out how I want to put them both on there. There's the cursive writing. That's got to go on there somewhere as well. I kept thinking I want to see more of that, more of the green, the 2-tone green, than that little spot there. So, yeah, you'll see me arrange it many times. And then I think a couple of times I think, oh yeah, that's what I'm going to do. And then I end up changing it again. Making my menu piece a little smaller. I'm sure it would have been a lot easier if I would have only picked one of those Amelia Earhart photos, but I liked them both so much. So I tried my hardest to get them both in there. But I still want to see more of that green that it was at the tops. There's the yellow, or a star was the bonus. So I just cut a star out of a piece of yellow sticky note and put it with the photo. And I thought, oh, I'll add another piece of that cursive writing, but see, I think at this point, I think I was going to be like, okay, this is where I'm going to end. And so I take everything off to ink it, trying to keep it in the same spot. Inking up the edges. They had so many really cool pictures on Google for Amelia Earhart. Yep, then I'm changing my mind again. Not putting that on there the same. And now that I'm thinking about it, after I've done the page and I know what it looks like at the end, it's a shame I should have cut those flowers off at the bottom. I could have used those somewhere else, because by the end of this, you don't see any of the flowers. That would have been a good picture for something red on a different collage. And that little piece of the restaurant menu has, it is hard to find a spot. I want that. And I'm thinking, okay, I'll put it sideways. Here we go again, changing it up again. I'm going to glue my star on. I do know I like the star there. That's one thing I knew for sure, so I was able to put that down. Glue that piece on. And have it low enough so I can see both of the two shades of green that was in the, what do you call it? The things that Margarete Miller wanted us to have on the page. And I'm changing it yet again. I have the hardest time figuring out where I want to put stuff to where I'm going to like it. Yep, I want that second picture in there somehow, and I'm thinking, well, that's not going to work with that, how that's situated, so I try again. So I cut it down a little bit, thinking I don't need all that extra white on the sides to, maybe that'll help me get them both on the page. And I'm also wanting a spot where I can tuck the little list of things that has to go in the collage. I want a space where I can tuck that little paper in, so I'll know my prompts when I look back at this years from now. So, okay, let's see if I change it once again. Or is this one the end? Move it up just so you can see the number 3 on the card, so you know it's a card back there, a playing card. And my little prompts can fit in there is what I was checking to make sure. So I decide that's the final resting spot for the playing card. Just gluing that down to make sure it stays. Then gluing the other picture that I had. So I was able to get both of the pictures of her in the airplane on my page, which I was so glad because I love both those pictures. And my restaurant, piece of my restaurant menu, I finally got to go in there, and I have it sideways. And just inking up my cursive writing paper there. And gluing that on. So I was able to finally get both pictures of Amelia Earhart on, and still the big thing at the top with the 2 shades of green that I wanted a big piece of. So just making sure I have everything: the playing card, cursive writing, image of 2 shades of green, something representing aviation, a piece of restaurant menu, and the bonus was a star. So that is my video. That was the final collage. Alrighty, thanks for watching. Have a good day, everybody.